Salut, ça va et toi? Yo, Cécilien. Ça va? On était arrêté là. Mhm. Bleh. Pourquoi il en a question?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on the column.
Théo?
I think I know the
Il va
place where
arriver,
they found the
t'inquiète.
lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
You think one of them would have seen it? When is America gonna see
Alors. Hop. Donc c'est où? Ah, c'est juste là.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you
matter?
don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised.
Cet après-midi, je serai là, mais entre 4h15 et 17h30, je sais pas. Plus ou moins.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Standing around, shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on scene.
C'est où la scène de crime?
And what's going
You
on?
find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
And you show me the body.
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
How bad is it?
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Ah ah. Le voilà.
Here she is.
Oh putain. Oh putain. Oh mon dieu. Second corps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
C'est juste dégueulasse.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
C'est dégueulasse. C'est juste dégueulasse.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Ouais, c'est dégueulasse.
One
C'est
finger, left
immonde.
hand. A wedding or
Mais ça va, c'est pas encore trop choquant.
violently removed.
L'enquête numéro 15, Ilona, c'est la plus chaude, quoi.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Bon. On va dégager du corps. Ok. Pour ce genre de jeu, je préfère être au calme. Tranquillement.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money? Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Deirdre Muller. What the fuck? C'est juste ça. D'accord. Très très bien. Allez. Allez, on y va les enfants.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo.
Putain, ça sent bon.
Did I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Ion. Hein? Monsieur, salut parasite. Chiquette. Toi la chiquette. Banou là. Comment elle va? Banou. Allez, on y va les enfants. Tu es passé au crible, Banou. Non, je rigole. On a fouillé un cadavre. Je vais bien, parasite. Et toi? Allez, let's go. Résolvons cette affaire. Je vais bien, Banou. T'es au taf?
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging
What?
comments about her without even the slightest inkling of
Putain, la
what she
voiture
was
se
like.
fait comme
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my
Whoa.
children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help.
Un Gran
Bank of
Turismo.
America, 7th and Olive.
Moi
211 in progress and shots fired.
Un Gran Turismo à la toi. Bah non. Et si je joue un Gran Turismo, putain, ce serait bien plus rapide. Hein, pour moi, tu vois. Ah ouais, c'est ça. J'ai déjà le permis, moi. Enfin, pas en vrai, mais je l'ai volé. Olé! Mon petit drift. Ah non, j'ai pas Grand Turismo, mais j'aime pas trop. Même si j'aime bien les jeux de course, celui-là j'aime pas trop. C'est genre un bon jeu de course, c'est Need for Speed, pas plus. Ou The Crew, pas plus. Olé. Ah. Voilà, ceci, je viens vous démontrer sur GTA, c'est la conduite de Banou. Oh, oh là là, Banou, Laurent, tu conduis mal. Ah là là. Allez. Ah. C'est con. Tu te tais, toi. Je vous soulève tous.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Jamais je te passe ma voiture. Ouais, c'est ça.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Stoli.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight. My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Un violon.
There's nothing to worry about.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux, un violon? Non. Bon, il n'y a rien d'intéressant dans cette chambre. Ah ah. Bon. Des choses.
Work boots. Size 8.
Si tu veux. Oh.
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
C'est tout? Putain, t'as juste ça comme indice, quoi. Putain. What the fuck? Bon, on n'a pas grand chose, hein.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Merde.
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride.
Putain, mais c'est
It's not the right thing to do.
un doute.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered.
Merde.
He came straight away then.
Ah, le con.
Mom and Dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
T'es sûr? Moi, je suis pas sûr. Eh non, je crois que tu te mentes. Hein.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
Salut, Adès.
He always wore her
Comment
gold
vas-tu?
butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Non, toi, Oli.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Arrête de mentir. Pourquoi tu mens?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Eh, je fous pas de moi. Hein. Voilà.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get
Tu vois
teased
vraiment de la
about the size
madouée,
of my
Parasite?
feet.
Il a les chaussures pointures
You know,
41.
small
Lui,
feet,
lui le
small,
mec, il dit
always been true in my
42 et demi. C'est mentir, ça.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right.
Salut, Léo.
My
Comment tu vas?
wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out of
Pourquoi
town. She
tu
called me,
mens?
you know, the teacher didn't turn up.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different? Please, if that's all, please just leave.
Putain.
You better think about leaving. Or you're gonna
Ah,
have
fais chier. Mais ouais, c'est ça.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Mais quel trou du cul que je suis, quoi. Mais le gros...
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's
Grosse
something going
merde.
on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Salut Pico.
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Les chaussettes.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Menteur. C'est pas vrai, mais non. Et lui, je te le jure, il est en train de me casser les couilles. Putain, il ment sans arrêt. Mais
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car parked by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there.
putain,
Did you try the parking lot?
j'arrive pas à cette enquête-là. J'arrive pas du tout.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy.
Salut Carrefour.
Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes
No
a
idea.
cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mahler put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is. See him?
Éclaté au sol. Regardez. Quel foutage de gueule, sérieux.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. Take speaking with him later.
Tu vas aller au lit, toi?
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
he's the cop who arrested.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Putain, 3 questions mauvaises. Shit.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Allez hop, let's go.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting.
You know the way. You can drive.
Downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
I'm surprised, you know.
Allez à la morgue centrale.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you
Bien sûr.
Saturday.
Tu vas rien faire.
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you? So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
There he is. Sam?
Et hop là. Je sais pas, une nana secrète va arriver. Attendez, je reviens.
Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Wesh, wesh, wesh.
You're under arrest, Eli.
Oh,
You're
le
in very
papillon
deep
doré.
trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living. Phelps, 1247.
Non, ils vont faire toutes les lettres, oh putain.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks. Can you drive to this one?
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Wesh, arrêtez avec vos trucs là.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
We've got to nail this guy.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird. Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Oh, vous êtes trop chiant avec vos chiffres.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Salut,
Not exactly
Vinny.
the happiest
Comment ça va?
places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do it. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Pas le prouver. Intimide.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo?
Exact.
Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
On va quitter l'interrogatoire. Et on ne sait pas si c'est lui.
I want to make homicide.
Boy.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in the wrathful eternal God. Whichever way it goes.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family.
Tu vas déjeuner, Vinny.
But you have a job.
Bon courage.
A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Putain, vous déjeunez sur mon live. Oh,
Green cover on.
C'est mignon.
Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping, all right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. Stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Eh, c'est la meilleure quand même, hein. Il fait du 45 ce mec.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what
Ouais,
you're
c'est un
doing.
connard ce mec. Faut l'inculper.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Oh.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Two regular army. Lieutenant! Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy, I just
Oui,
seem to
c'est
know
pas
what he's
spécialement
doing.
ça, mais c'est juste c'est l'ambiance quoi. Moi j'adore.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another
Ouais,
country
c'est vrai que c'est
denied us
violent.
the gas to run our cars?
C'est vrai que le jeu il est violent, mais un peu de sang partout. Voilà.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiends first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
007 ah, GoldenEye par exemple. C'est où? Okay.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Units 203, identify.
Detectives,
Bah si tu veux pas stresser Ilona, tu... Si tu veux partir car tu es un peu stressé, vas-y. Hein.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh putain. Oh.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Embrasse le sang. Oh, dégueulasse.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
C'est juste dégueulasse. C'est quoi ça? Bah, ici il y a des meurtres. En veux-tu, en voilà. Il en reste 3, dont celle-ci. Non, ça j'ai déjà fouillé. J'ai déjà fouillé le bras. Mettre le corps maintenant.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Ah, ça a giclé. Oh, c'est dégueulasse.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Jeu de voiture, c'est la base. Si tu veux partir, Ilona, vas-y. Hein.
So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia
Faut pas rester.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Ah, un bas de soie.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Pourquoi il y a... Oh là là. Alors là... Regardez, tout le sang qui est là-bas.
May as well follow the trail.
Bon les gars, c'est parti. On va suivre tout le son.
Antonia.
Putain la vache, tout le sang qu'il y a. Easy Vénus. Donne-moi ça. La vache.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
C'est quoi tout ce bordel, frère?
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Ouais.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall. That
Mais à quel moment le son il monte quoi?
Where are you taking us?
Ça c'est pas possible.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. Told you.
Or he might just be getting more confident. enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Plus tard, si. Oh. Putain.
The trail points up. Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Putain, d'où sont-ils eu? Ça emmène là-bas, quoi. Je sais pas. Je vais me dire dans les midis, un truc comme ça.
Once her identified.
Yo
Mrs.
Steven, merci
Antonia
pour ton like.
Maldonado,
Je vais bien et toi?
712 North Hill Street, downtown.
You can drive.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Quel jeu, Vénix? Ça? Sérieux, c'est un jeu du mois? Il doit être gratuit.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPentia, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
The Men in Black, je connais pas.
Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us.
Salut ma petite Amy, comment tu vas? La petite chitette. Y a pas des indices ici? Non. Oh. Ah, ça doit être une croyante.
What are we waiting for?
C'est là.
Did you look at that?
Wow.
Someone's turned the place over.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Quoi, ceci? Ah. Piqué en fer, ok.
You know how I feel about windows
J'ai bien
Someone
aimé.
broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Oula. C'est du courrier. Vide. Ah non.
Okay, we have an address. The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Yotsi. Comment ça va?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Oula. Oh mon Dieu. Je pense que oui. Attendez. Bah oui, il dit la vérité. L'air d'être sérieuse.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good
J'ai bien dormi et toi?
girl on the
Je vais
religious
bien
side,
aussi.
but a good girl.
J'ai pas si.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Je pense que tu dois mentir. Tu es nourri du regard. Mais on peut pas le prouver. J'intimide.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk box.
J'ai rêvé que j'accouche d'un cheval. Hein? Mais t'es malade?
This news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Bisous, Amy. Bon visionnage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
J'ai l'air de dire la vérité.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw him in a cage.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can check out the El Dorado.
On va où les enfants? On va au bar.
You're behind the wheel.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife's line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Un des cauchemars? Ouh, je sais plus.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me,
Je sais pas,
she was
Enola.
scared. And the drink
J'ai jamais prêté
was
attention à
some
mes
Dutch
rêves.
courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Where's that goddamn weight?
Ronnie. You want a tip? Refill my coffee.
So,
You can drive.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Can you drive to this one? Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
You know the way. You can drive. Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Oui, Phoenix.
Phelps, this could
Ah,
turn
c'est...
ugly.
Ouais.
Forget about knocking
Non, je peux prendre d'autres voitures.
by surprise. Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, fais gaffe. Ouais.